as simple as I can possibly make it, here's why buying leads doesn't work and convert into new clients for your business. The main probable reason that it isn't working is because you're comparing the leads that you're buying against your referrals and your word of mouth clients, and more than likely treating them in the same way. The main difference between the two leads is that with your referrals and your word of mouth, those guys already know you, already like you, already trust you, and before they even got in touch with you, had already decided that they were going to be going ahead with the service in 99% of the cases. So someone says, for the majority of viewers, mortgage brokers, someone says to themselves, I am going to apply for a mortgage at some point over the next 3 to 12 months. Let me now speak with a mortgage broker. That's going to be the process. So they're sold on you, they're sold on the entire service as a whole, and then they get in touch. And then it's literally just a case of you putting the paperwork together and getting paid, which is the easiest form of business that you can do. It's really handy. And if you have loads of people who are coming in through word of mouth because you've done good service for your other clients, then great. But when it comes to buying leads, it's just not the case. Put yourself in the position of that lead. So I'll be perfectly honest, when it comes to buying leads and things like that, I'm not 100% accustomed to exactly how they're generating those people. But if I'm not mistaken, there are going to be some form of forms. So promotional advertising going out saying, if you're looking for this service, then opt in, give us your name, number, and we'll give you like a quote, for example. So somebody signs up for a quote and then they are sold off as a lead to a broker. So the broker buys that person who was looking for some more information. And the broker calls them and is like, oh, so when's the mortgage application? They're like, what the fuck? I'm not applying for a mortgage. Who do you think you are? Because that person, number one, the person doesn't know you. All right, they don't know you, they don't like you, and they don't trust you. Three pretty key things when it comes to getting someone to work with you. But they haven't decided to buy either. And wherever you expect them or treat them, I'm not saying that you even are doing this, it's more likely just a lack of awareness. But whenever you go in without the right approach that is specifically catered to where the lead finds themselves, the situation that the lead is in, then the lead's not going to convert and they'll just go cold and they won't trust you and they'll probably ghost you and you'll never hear from them again, waste of money all of a sudden. So it's really just about having the right processes to actually handle that lead. So you have to, first of all, understand where the lead is when it comes to the buying cycle. They're more than likely in information gathering stage, whereby they're problem aware, but they don't yet know the solution, who they're going to work with for that solution, or specifically what the outcome even is. So it's more than likely just going to be a case of getting in touch with that person and saying, oh, well, I saw that you were looking for X, Y, Z. I was just getting in touch to see how I can obviously help with specifically securing that. Having some form of processes to actually get that person to like you. First, that's going to be more of a personality thing. So you need to be good on the phone. You need to be good at speaking. Get them to know you. This is going to be nurture material. So your own email sequences, sending over material to educate them on you, your business, your service, really understanding their problems and pain points and desires, and littering the solution to each of those throughout this nurture material and having that sent over to them. And trust can come through social proof as well, which can be littered throughout that material also. Recognizing that this isn't going to happen overnight. This person, like I said, is an information gathering stage and they're not going to be ready to purchase with you straight away. But the better you can present those solutions to them, the more they're going to be able to see the full picture and the quicker they'll be able to make a decision. So if you just come in with the right expectations and recognize that you need to have the right processes in place to get this person to like, know, and trust you, to understand what their main concerns are, to solve those concerns, and help them along that process of stranger the whole way through to paying clients. If you have everything in place, it will happen. The only issue is that if you have been dealing mainly with referrals and word of mouth clients, 99% of them are 99% of the way along that pipeline already. So you don't need to worry about this other 99% of getting people to like you, getting people to trust you, nurturing them over time and getting them more familiar with you so that they're ready to, number one, do business in the first place, but number two, do business with you as well. So that's it, really simple. If you want the specific solutions that we have, so I've already made videos on every single one of those stages, how to generate leads in the right way. So instead of having to buy leads, you can have your own internal processes for generating them. You can have your own internal processes for getting in touch with them, to getting them to show up to calls, getting them to convert on those calls, and ultimately just generate more money for your business. Check out the rest of my content. The answers are all there. if you want to shortcut that learning process and have me do it for you, then click the first link in the description where I'll try and encourage you to give me money in exchange for a service. And if you just want direct access to the exact frameworks that we use, then you can click on the second link in the description. It's free, by the way. You can get access to the CRM that I've been using, the exact framework and the exact snapshot within that as well. Free 14-day trial, English all over the place, and you can check that out for yourself. But I appreciate you tuning in. I hope that this was as simple as I said it was going to be, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video as well. Take care.